What up, YouTube, YouTube, YouTube? Um, this is Sample School Volume 9. Wow, I'm moving along. This is some of the advanced technique. So what you have to do, and most of your programs right now are gonna have high pass filter, low pass filter. So that's what I'm covering today. And I did do some time stretching, but you'll hear it, but I didn't go into detail how it's done. Most programs time stretch things, and pretty much when you time stretch it, it has I guess an algorithm that uses yeah, let's just say it uses an algorithm of what it does is, for instance, if the sample is 8 beats long, you put in there 8 beats and it'll guesstimate the tempo or tell you what tempo your loop or your sample that you have in there is. You got to count the beats. That's important. You got to know what your beats are. So if it's 8 beats, it may show that the tempo is 76, and if the beat I'm working on is 82, I will go over to the other section, to the other side, and put in the desired beat or the desired tempo that I want that to become, and I will put in 82. And then it'll time stretch it, meaning it'll take that slower sample, keep the same pitch, and make it faster. Same thing if I'm doing this slower. So in this quick, because this is a sample school, although sample school volume 9 is pretty quick because everything is kind of pre-done. I had the idea, I thought that would be I had the idea today that it would be a cool technique to share, something that I've done in the past, but just never shared. So I thought I would share it with you. All right, so it's covering a lot of things. So bear with me and stick with me. All right, so let's go through it. All right, so I took a sample that most true hip hop heads will know. So check this out. Alright, so that's the first sample. And then I use this sample here. Now, I actually time stretched that one and slowed it down, alright, to make it to the tempo I wanted so it could keep the same pitch so the horns would sound the exact same way. Then, this is really the original right here. Whatever. Alright, then I took a construction kit and I actually used some chords because everything's in the in the key of C. Alright, and then took these drums. So that's the drum loop I chopped up and I just played it in a different way. Alright? So now let's go to the track. So let you hear the drum loop first. Alright, so that's the drum loop. Then I took the first sample that you hear, ran it through a low pass filter so I could just focus on the bass from that particular sample. And I chopped it up. So if I go to that track, let's go to the real track. I chopped it up to make my own little rhythm. I forgot how I played it. Showing the light. That's it. Alright, so I chopped that up like that. Then I added the and of course, you go to that track, you see how I chopped it up. And that was so you can see that still at the same pitch, but I time stretched it to be slower so I could keep that sound, that same pitch. Alright, and that's that track. Then the key, the chords. I think that's all I added. I didn't do anything on this track. So, there we go. So, I low pass filtered one sample, high pass filtered the other sample, kept the other sample normal, added the drum loop. I was about to add some other elements, but this is not a beat I want to save. I don't think I'll regret it because I remember how I did it. But it's just the idea to give you that you can take different samples, and if you like the bass line in a particular sample, run it through a low pass filter. Then find another sample, or maybe play some keys or VSTs over top of that bass to complement it. You may find another sample that you like, you know, like this one I used the horns. It was in the same key, so I ran it through a high pass filter, so the lows wouldn't clash with each other. Then I took my chords, and my chords played at the normal way, no filters, nothing like that, no effects. That just kind of took in the mid-range and the middle portion of it. And then I did my drums. So it's not a super high, it's not a high beat, but it gives you an idea how you can mesh these things together. So listen to the end result. Oh, I gotta unmute everything, right? Here we go. Listen to the end result.